We see some more ranking implications in Qualification 63 than in 62. All of these teams without really the opportunity to move into the top 8, a couple in the teens here. But we've seen some great performances this morning from two of the robots on the Blue Alliance side. 60-36 and 39-40 have scored better than we've seen previously. 39-40 keeping it up from yesterday to today, and 60-36 working as a really good secondary cargo scorer in their first match this morning.
Evan, how about that Red Alliance?
The Red Alliance has firepower for sure. Reigning world champion 16-19 back on the field. They have been scoring up a storm, barely losing their last match. Certified bangers. And 846 no slouch themselves. So we expect that those two teams will probably be the primary scorers. And then Warrior Borgs remains to be seen whether they'll play defense or offense in this match. But the Red Alliance absolutely has firepower. Do not let their place in the rankings fool you.
Well, these last few matches are a really good place for all of these teams, regardless of whether they're moving into the top 8, to strut their stuff and prove that they can do their best in the playoff tournament. Let's send it on down to the field for Qualification 62.
Qualification number 62, we're wrapping these up, but we're going to have some great matches up ahead of us. Starting off, Red Alliance, we have team 16-19.
Upper Creek Robotics from Longmont, Colorado.
Their partners in the middle, 846.
The Funky Monkeys from San Jose, California.
And rounding it out, 3256.
Also from San Jose, California, that's Warrior Borgs.
Blue Alliance, we're starting out strong with 60-36.
That's Peninsula Robotics from Palo Alto, California.
Over in the middle, 5507.
From San Francisco, that's Robotic Eagles.
And all the way out from Kokomo, it's 3940.
All the way from Indiana, that's Cybertooth.
We got thumbs up on the field. Let's get this match underway. Drivers behind the lines in 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we are, qualification match number 62 at Chezy Champs. A barrage of cargo in that upper hub from both the Red and Blue Alliance. 60-36 and 16-19. And a human player shot just bouncing in and out, with 16-19 making that very last one. We are now in tally-up 46-38, an 8-point lead for the Blue Alliance. But the Red Alliance has the firepower to tip that back over. 1 from 16-19, 2 from 60-36, 8-4-6 up for 2 as well. We still have a 2-minute match ahead of us. 32-56, the Warrior Borgs playing some tight defense on Peninsula Robotics. Peninsula has lined up, human players shot a little bit wide. 39-40, that's Cybertooth doing their thing on the Red Alliance side of the field, up against the hub, up for 1, up for 2. They're both gonna count here. 55-07, they've got that catapult locked and loaded. They're trying to take aim. They found it, and it's good. 16-19, in position near the launch pad, looking for their next piece of cargo. The Blue Alliance is leading here by 16 points. Can Red Alliance bring it back towards their favor? 60-36, still trying to outrun 32-56 Warrior Borgs. 8-46 getting caught in that crossfire. 16-19 up a creek, having their way with cargo on this field. It is now a 20-point Blue advantage though. 39-40 and 60-36, an absolute dominant display out here. With 8-4-6, the Funky Monkeys looking for their next game piece to score. 16-19's got one, 8-4-6 has got one, 39-40 getting in that way for both of those two teams. Funky Monkeys up for 1, but it bounces out. 60-36 scooting their way around 32-56, and it is now climbing time as teams rush back to their respective hangar zones looking to find that very much needed traversal climb. 8-4-6, 16-19 in for red, Cybertooth up for blue. The windmill is up, 16-19 in position as well, 16-19 on high, 8-4-6 going for high, Cybertooth already to traversal, 16-19 on traversal as well, Funky Monkeys are joining them, we've got 2 seconds left as time expires in this match. numbers are going up, and it will be the Blue Alliance, 129 to 108. Robo Sports Network, what you got?
Blue Alliance definitely is securing that win. Team's doing a really good job in this match of showing, how they're going to perform as this event is wrapping up to a close. Evan, tell us about Red Alliance and what they could have done better.
Yeah, just some uncharacteristic struggles, especially from 16-19, missing a few shots in there. And frankly, the Blue Alliance went triple offense, and they just couldn't keep up. So a valiant effort from them. They were behind coming out of auto, and they kind of weren't never able to get their footing and catch up in that match.
An interesting decision to send the Warrior Borgs over to defend Peninsula, because they were the other two teams on that alliance, 5507 and 3940, really like the fender shot. So undisrupted, they know that they've got a really high percentage shot there, and they just keep going out and collecting cargo. Meanwhile, 3256 is trying to contend with another swerve bot and slowed them down, certainly, but not all the way. And it allowed two robots that need to traverse a lot of the field to get to a scoring position to just do so unfettered, and they just ran away with it.
Consistency is king here. We see 3940 quietly putting up some of the best scores at this event. As that fender shooter, they can shoot from elsewhere, but that's definitely their preferred spot. And yeah, left unchecked, they're going to run away with the match.
3940 continuing to exhibit that incredible consistency, as you just mentioned. Hopefully that'll carry on well for them. Let's take a quick peek at the top 10 before we talk about qualification match 63. Steve, you mentioned earlier that we're going to see maybe a bit of a shakeup here.
Well, we have the 8th seed on the Red Alliance in the next match, 4414 High Tide, paired up with Quicksilver, who were the division winners at Championship on their field. So they know that they've got a lot of firepower, and they're helped out with by 8033 Highlander. But we have two of the robots in the top 10 on the other side of the field. 7034 sitting in that 6th spot to be determined, along with 3310 Blackhawk Robotics in the 3 spot. So there could be some serious ranking implications for everything below the 2nd seed in this next match.
And 3310 is sitting in number 3rd with 41 ranking points. This is their last match to play, but they do not have the tiebreaker currently over 6,800. So they need to make sure that they get at least 3 ranking points if they want to hold on to that spot.
We've seen defense from Highlander Robotics 8033 before, so that kind of disruption could have a huge impact on this overall tournament, not just this one match. 7034 to be determined, moving around a little bit there. They have the opportunity to get really close to Highlander Robotics above them, but they could also drop out. This is a really crucial match to make sure that they can stay in a captain's position before we get to alliance selections.
Definitely teams need to make sure that they're performing out there.